best class setup video is going to want to know what to use with it to make sure you absolutely destroy the competition. Welcome everyone, that is right, it is returning a best class setup videos. You guys have been asking for me to bring this back and return it for COD World War 2. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing here today, my friends. I'm going to make a playlist down below in the description. And I think I'm going to make maybe one of these every single week. And you guys can vote for which gun I'm going to be covering next week down below in the comment section. For those of you guys that don't know what it is, I pick out a weapon and let you guys know the best class setup that goes well with that weapon. So you can give it a go, jump online and absolutely smash it yourselves within multiplayer. For week number 1, we're going to be covering the BAR assault rifle, arguably the best assault rifle in the game. It's unlocked at rank 52, and once you eventually get there, you're going to want to know what to use with it to make sure you absolutely destroy the competition. So guys, if you're excited for the return of this series, smash that thumbs up button. Can we hit 25,000 likes for the return of best class setup videos? And obviously leave a comment down below letting me know which weapon I should be covering next week for this series. So guys, without further ado, let's jump into some gameplay and check out the BAR best class setup video. Alright guys, so this is actually a gameplay, the last gameplay that I got just before prestiging in Call of Duty World War 2. So I was ranked 55, only needed a little bit more XP, and this turned out to be a very, very good game indeed. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. So taking a look at the BAR assault rifle, as I said, it is very good without anything specifically on it, but I'm going to let you guys know what I use. So, first up, division. I go for the infantry division. I've actually prestiged it a few times now, so I've got it ranked silver, which is pretty cool. And the reason I like to go infantry division, I mean, the infantry division works across the board and is very popular anyway, but specifically for the 4th perk you get once you have leveled it up. Move significantly faster whilst aiming down sights. I mean, having extra magazines for its 3rd level is very useful as well, as you don't run out of ammo, but the main thing, moving faster whilst aiming down sights, it is stock, basically. You guys know stock from previous Call of Duty games. It allows you to have far greater speed, and assault rifles is very slow typically while they're aiming down sight, and this is so useful for assault rifles. Now, when you actually prestige the infantry division for the very first time, you actually get this as a basic training if you want to go and put it on any other class and use a different division. But for the moment, we're going to be sticking with this, with the infantry division. It works so well. And hey, you got a bayonet rifle as well if you want to melee people. So I unfortunately got blown up there, but it's all good. The fun is not going to stop, as we're going to move on to the basic training for the BAR as well. Now, basic training is probably one of the most important part of your class setup. It can give you a huge advantage in an area of multiplayer, and there's so many to choose from that this part is really important depending on your playstyle, the weapon you're using, and what your plan of action is to smash it with the weapon. Now, I've actually gone for Lookout for 2 reasons. One, it gives you really good range. I could actually see the sniper there. I know he took me down, but I could see the range. People that are really far in the distance. It works great for sniper rifles and assault rifles that can actually pick people off at long range. Since this weapon is so powerful, and if you tap fire, you can take people out from miles and miles away. It works really well. This is a perfect example of this map, and I jokingly tweeted out saying that Gustav Cannon, which is the name of this map, should be deleted, but I totally get if you're a sniper or if you like to play a little bit differently. This is one of the biggest maps in the games and can be great for different play styles and works so well for this basic training setup. I can see those name tabs popping up from a million miles away. It's amazing. But on top of that, it also increases the minimap coverage. This is highly overlooked. The minimap is very small in this game, as in it does not cover much of the map around you. And I very easily get lost staring at that minimap because I'm so used to doing it in previous Call of Duty games that enemies are on top of me a lot quicker than I ever realize, and I end up being in front of someone, looking at my minimap, they're shooting me first, and I'm dead. So this leads to a great advantage, close range as well as long range. Lookout is a really good basic training, guys. I highly recommend it. Now, in this gameplay specifically, the secondary weapon that I was using was the P08 pistol. To be honest with you, go with the 1911, go with the machine pistol, even go with the US shovel if you want to. It doesn't really matter. I don't tend to use my secondary too much anyway, unless I run out of ammo and need to finish someone off with a few shots. So it's completely up to you what you want to go for here. And also the lethal grenade is what I like to use. I'm honestly, seriously, I've got a savage grenade throw in World War II. I get some really nice long range kills and get people out of little corners by lobbing it over walls. Grenades are great in World War II. Obviously, you can switch this out for anything else you would like. If you'd like to mess around with throwing knives, if you'd like to be a little bit more tactical, maybe a smoke grenade. I know the S-mine is really good as well. I haven't had a chance to use the satchel charge very much, but I think that could become one of my favorites if it acts similar to the C4 in Black Ops 3. We'll have to see, as this guy gets destroyed for a 10 kill streak. So really, the pistol and the lethal grenades are up to you guys. But this is just what I was using within this gameplay. So things are going really, really well in this gameplay right now. So happy with it. This BAR is absolutely ripping through people. We're about to get to arguably one of the most important bits, which is the actual attachments for the BAR itself. So, first off, the reflex sight. So the reflex sight is obviously going to allow you to be super accurate, and arguably these kind of great iron sights anyway, so it doesn't necessarily need it. But, and I'm not doing this in this gameplay because I didn't quite have it unlocked, but if you want to do something very, very awesome with your reticule, go over to the BAR, press triangle, go down to reticles, and there is a red dot, it's called spec, sight that you can choose for your sight. This basically turns it into a red dot sight with very minimal recoil. It is overpowered. I'm putting it on all my classes now. I didn't have it in this one, but I would 100% recommend it, guys. It is ridiculous. Works on all weapons, but specifically the BAR, it's like playing, I don't know, Black Ops 1 or playing a more future Call of Duty where you've got a normal red dot sight. It's amazing, and definitely a little tip that I recommend all of you guys give a go. As you see there, my little lookout basic training helping pick off that guy a little bit further away as he was gillying around the map. So, what other attachments am I using on the BAR? So, I've also got quick draw on there. That's just going to allow you to bring up the weapon quicker in enemy engagements, especially if we're a little bit closer and someone's rushing with an SMG. It allows me to pick them off and bring up my sights quicker than normal, which is good because assault rifles have longer ADS time, which is aim down sight times, than SMGs, which is just typical in Call of Duty. And I partnered that with grip as well. Now, this weapon does good recoil, but in the way that we're playing with this weapon, where we're partnering it with lookout or partnering it with infantry, and we're trying to go for those long range kills, making sure that the kick isn't a little bit too much is very important. We're just basically aiding everything that we want to do in this game, and the play style that we want to play. If you want to go a little bit more aggressive, maybe you want to switch it up a little bit, maybe you feel like you don't need to use grip, but it definitely works really, really well. Now, there's a lot of subjects to opinions here, and here I just absolutely panic so much. There's so many enemies around me. I'm trying to make sure that I can kill some of them, and I'm just a little bit too weak. I got tagged too much, unfortunately. We're actually absolutely smashing it right now, and I'm just trying to wrap up this game by getting as minimal deaths as possible. And you can see, even with grip, sometimes you do struggle with those longer range kills. This guy here was actually a teammate. Unfortunately, lookout actually glitching on me there. I don't know why. I couldn't even tell who that was. And this is where, as you can see, it's sometimes worth having your pistol and pulling it out. I think I literally had a daily challenge on to get some pistol kills. That was the first one I got, so I need to get a few more there. And this thing does also have great hip fire as well. That's why it's such a strong all-round weapon. Now, I know I didn't take it over to my next prestige. When I hit prestige 2, I think this will be the thing that I unlock because it is so good. We've now got 36 kills with only 5 deaths, and I want to round it off by getting 4 more kills. I want to try and make it a 40-kill TDM. That is my goal, but it's going to be a tough one now. There are not many kills left in this game at all. And we head up here, and just as I do so, a freaking S-mine, goodness knows where it was. Those things are so freaking hard to spot. Goes off and absolutely kills me. So as we come towards the end of this gameplay, guys, I'm just going to show you the whole creator class on screen right now. So that's the infantry division, lookout, P08, and tactical lethal grenade, the MK2, completely up to you guys. But the BAR with the reflex sight, remember to do that little trick to bring up the spec sight as well. Also quick draw And grip is my full class setup with a final score of 38 kills and 6 deaths. A huge TDM, really showing how amazing this BAR can be for my very first best class setup video. So there you go, guys. It's been so much fun. I love putting these videos together. I remember doing it all the way back in the day. I think I started off in, maybe, was it Modern Warfare? No, I think it was Black Ops 2 I started doing this series. And I absolutely love doing it, getting the gameplay for you guys and putting loads of unique classes together. So as I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know which weapon you want to cover next time. Give it a thumbs up. It'd be amazing if we hit 25,000 likes for the return of this series. And I'll see you next week for another best class setup video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Use the BAR. Let me know what kind of crazy scores you get. And I'll see you next time.